Hey guys, Coach Charles here with Fit Health in Herndon, Virginia. So, here's the question for the day. Are you worried about doing too much, too quickly, as you're coming back to fitness after having COVID? Okay, it's a great question. Now, we're going to get in to discuss the exact tools that I have been using as I've been coming back in the last few weeks from COVID to keep me from doing too much. Okay, so this is a really important topic. Let's get into it right now. All right. So probably the simplest tool, and it's not terribly expensive, is to get an Omron, O-M-R-O-N, blood pressure cuff. You can order them off of Amazon, get them in a couple of days, and you'll have one right at home. And I've got one at home because you can't really use the one at the grocery stores anymore. They have them taped off. So I wanted to quickly have some way of being able to take my blood pressure and know my heart rate at the same time. So what we can do is take a baseline, right? And what I mean by that is, what is your blood pressure right now? What is your resting heart rate right now? So put your arm in that cuff. Let it run through, maybe do it 2 or 3 times. You could take an average if you wanted to of all the different scores, and this is your baseline. Okay, you may have high blood pressure, or you may have blood pressure that's tending towards high. It may be normal, or it may be low. Right now, it's not that important what level it's at. Okay, that's your baseline. Now, let's say you go for a walk and you come back and your heart rate has jumped way up. This is going to be your heart rate is jumping way up and your blood pressure has jumped way up while you're sitting at rest. This is going to be an indication that you probably walked too far, or that maybe you did too many hills, or if you did a bunch of stairs in between, that type of thing. Okay, so for the next time you take a walk, back off, maybe cut that in half. People are going to be looking at me and saying, oh man, I only walked a mile and my blood pressure was way up, and my heart rate was like 15, 20 beats above what it normally is at resting. Okay, so cut back a little more, right? Don't feel silly about it. Your body is just giving you an indication of where you are in the process of healing and recovery right now. Or perhaps it's going to hit you like 5-6 hours later, okay? So take that blood pressure again, take your heart rate again, and you'll see what's going on. Can you push a little harder next time? Should you do exactly the same amount of work, or should you back off some? Should you take tomorrow off? All right, listen to what your body's telling you. It's going to be a great indicator. If it's way up, back off. If it's about the same, hey, you're doing great. And if you sit down and it's getting better, hey, awesome, you're getting back into better shape. So track this daily over the next couple of weeks and see what happens there. Now, let's dig into this a little bit more and say that your heart rate and your blood pressure have jumped up substantially after you've done some type of working out or walking or hiking, swimming, biking, any of these activities, playing tennis. The most important thing you can do at that point is to get more sleep. You may even need to take a nap. So for the first week to 10 days after I got out of quarantine, I was taking a nap pretty much every single day in the middle of the afternoon. My body really needed it. It felt so weird because normally I don't need a nap. I used to be in pretty good shape. I had pneumonia, got COVID, oh my gosh, all this stuff. I did nothing for a week. I mean nothing. Sat around, watched TV, and then I gradually started coming back to fitness, and I realized I wasn't feeling very good at certain points, and so I started to pull out my blood pressure. Oh shit, look at that. My blood pressure is up. My heart rate's going through the roof. Why is it doing this? Okay. Go sleep, wake up in the morning, check it the next day. Oh, it's back down to a more normal range. Okay, so my body's telling me I need more sleep. All right, so if yours are elevated, get that sleep, okay? Now, it seems like it's taken anywhere from 2 weeks to a couple of months for people to really get back into the regular level of fitness. So if it's taking a little longer than you think it should, that's okay. again, you really got to listen to your body, because if you push too hard and then you end up having to take another couple of weeks off, you're not going to be very happy about that, and your body won't be better off by pushing too hard. Okay? And of course, you don't want to push yourself into the emergency room and then them give you a bunch of medications and stuff like that to bring your blood pressure back down and such. Okay? All right, so what we've essentially gone over here is that you can track your blood pressure and you can track your resting heart rate, and you can pay attention to your sleep, and these are going to be extremely valuable tools for you getting back on track with your fitness and getting back into shape. If any of this is resonating with you or you want more information, I'm going to be talking about these items, these issues quite a bit on my Facebook page, and you can friend me there. Just search for Charles Bram, B-R-A-M, and I'm here in Herndon, and I'll look just like this on my Facebook profile, so you'll be able to easily find me. Now, if you have any further questions or comments immediately right now, you can drop them down below, and I'll be sure to get back to you. Take care, guys. I'll see you next week.